Starting off this morning in Papakura and heading over the Hunua Ranges towards Miranda, and that's all of the hills out of the way for the day, because after that it then becomes relatively flat for the Hauraki Rail Trail. Outside of Papakura, I'm now hitting the Hunua Gorge, which hopefully there won't be too much traffic, but I'm not confident. We'll see how we go. Pretty nice day for it. As long as in between the trees and things it's relatively sheltered. Sun keeps coming out every now and again, so could definitely be worse. Riding through the gorge here is all pretty nice. I think it helps that most of the trucks are going the other way, and other than that the traffic's been fairly light. Enjoying it so far. Rural school bus time. The rolling hills of Hunua are looking pretty nice this morning. Very green, and that's a sign that we've had plenty of rain. A bit of sunshine on them and everything looks luminescent. I'm now through the Hunuas and onto the flats of Mangatawhiri, and go through the old school Mangatawhiri township, and then it's sort of rolling terrain through to Miranda, but nothing as serious as the climb through Hunuas, which is good, so we'll tick away at that. So 10:15 in the morning, and I've made it to the Hauraki Rail Trail, and it'd be kind of nice to be off roads for a bit after travelling all the way through Auckland. So we might have a bit of wind, but we'll see how we go, and tick along. Hopefully stop for lunch, maybe Pyro or something. See how we get on. I've passed Waitakaruru, where I stopped for a celebratory pie, and now I am making my way along the Hauraki Rail Trail. I'd love to say it was a lot more inspiring than it actually is, but you don't actually get to see much other than, you know, looking out onto the flat farmland, and I don't know, I'm sure there must be some more redeeming features that make it great to come and ride, but at this point I can't see them. I just can't think of any redeeming features of riding this. Maybe it's better on a nice day and you're cruising with the family or something, but wow, today looks though I'm heading into the rain in the hills, but thankfully once I get to the end of this I turn right and go along the foot of the hills towards Pyro. So there are two sections of the Hauraki Rail Trail that are being closed. For one, I jumped the fence and just rode it anyway, because I really didn't want to ride State Highway 25, which I'm on now. But the second section, I figured that I'm only about 3k along State Highway 25, and fortunately, well, at least here anyway, it's got a reasonable shoulder, so we'll do our best. another milestone to tick off. I've made it to Kopu and crossing the Waihau River, and down beside me there, the old one-way bridge, which was the source of lots of grief every public holiday and Christmas holiday. This here is certainly a nicer section of the Hauraki Rail Trail. Beautiful and green, and just ticking away, heading for Pairoa. I've got about 23 k's to go to Pairoa, where I'm going to stop and have something to eat, but I'll just tick away at it. I was just thinking that there is very little to indicate that this trail was ever a railway line, and even the old bridges don't look like they're the original railway bridges. I think they've been specially built. But (2:15) and done 117 k's and have just arrived in Pairoa. But I was going to have something to eat, but I think I might just carry on to Te Aroha. Because it was such a long day, the wireless mic's batteries had died, and the audio quality is significantly reduced, but here I'm just riding along between Te Aroha and Matamata. I'm about 12k out of Matamata, and the trail passes over the main trunk line through the Kaimai tunnel to Tauranga. And now for a bit of history. I'm passing the Firth Tower that was built in 1882, simply as a lookout for surveying the surrounding countryside. I'm now on the run into Matamata, about to reach the end of my ride today.